네, 2교시 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 우리 두 번째 팀으로 Blue Pioneer, 네, 최은서, 황수연, 박지민, 신채린 양, 네, 박수로 맞도록 하겠습니다. 네, 네, Blue Pioneer, 네, 이름이 아주 진취적입니다. 네, 우리 Blue Pioneer 팀은 우리 또 포스트 모더니즘에 기반한 또 페리테일을 좀 구성하면서 우리 또 이 팬데믹 요즘 코로나 때문에 만나지 못한 어떤 그런 상황 그러면서 어떤 희망을 갖게 하는 네 상당히 창작품인데 굉장히 시의 적절한 네 그런 작품입니다. 아주 기대가 됩니다. 네. 우리 직접 우리 최은서, 황수연, 박지민, 신채린 양으로부터 생생하게 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 다시 한번 박수로 맞겠습니다.
Hello, my name is Hwang Soo-yan. Our group came up with the idea of fairy tale and decided to do storytelling. I am in charge of idea production, drawing, and script in our groups. At the age of making new friends, at the time of running to the playground without making friends, staying at home is a fairy tales prepared for children who are frustrated. Also, when I was young, I liked to read the fairy tales. I remember seeing fairy tales and imagining them and being immersed in what was in fairy tales. Our girls want to have a good influence on children who like such fairy tales. First, I will explain the why part of the content production planning. We are thirsty for humanist communication in the current situation due to Corona. That's why it's often used in work of art. Through the medium of fantasy, which is a tool, I came to have a friendly background on communication. The reason for this is that meeting new people who can't solve realistically in a situation where people encounter are cut off, and the thirst for traveling has been solved by postmodernist fantasy. Postmodernism is also found in the work of young Korean artists. Postmodernism is work of art in a unique composition and a different way than before. Our girls also want to take a new approach. The short-term goal is for two characters to overcome Corona well and not lose hope even in difficult and frustrating situations. Right now, we have to wear masks because of Corona, and it's hard not to play outside, but we'll be able to give our children a little healing by watching our fairy tales. As a long-term goal, it raises interest in different culture and questions about the language of English. The kid who reads the fairy tale that my girl made, I hope to meet a child from another country, and even it can be a motivation of language. And it could be a device for children to try to make new friends in personality. And when kids meet a new friend later, it will also be a reference to what kids should talk about. Our team members try to make good work according to ours. I think our content production will be a good work. So far, I explained the composition of why. The next content will be explained by Proxime of our course. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Park Ji-min, and I am in charge of English script and music effect in this e-content production. First of all, the theme of our content is to convey a message of hope and willingness that two children of different nationalities will be able to meet again after overcoming COVID-19 in the absence of a global meeting. So, I think this is the most appropriate topic for the current situation. It is not easy for people to endure in a global crisis. Therefore, I think it can bring sympathy if we tell fairy tales about the situation that men and women, young and old, around the world are going through together. Also, the reason why we sent a child from another country to America is because it is the most representative country among English-speaking countries. Therefore, our goal and purpose of this video production is to share the culture of Korea and the US, and also to arouse hope for a better future than the current situation and expect positive effect to study English. Then I'll explain our story of the content. First, a Korean girl named Honey and an American boy named Mark are curious about each other, about the United States and Korea. But unfortunately, they cannot visit because of the closed border. The curiosity about each other's country grows. They listen to their parents' experience of the country and encounter it through video media. Then they fall asleep and they meet through the medium of dreams. In the dream, they are finally able to talk and they promise to meet again. We dream almost every day when we sleep, but it's a tool that can give us positive power to reflect the wishes of reality. If we want something too much, we can achieve it in our dreams. That's our point. Therefore, the setting that children's desperation has emerged as a dream seems to make people sympathize. The aim is also to give a message reflecting reality, but not to lose hope in a fantastic, more attractive place. Eventually, two children can arouse their desire to study English and picture a positive future. That was our content topic, learning goals and brief content. Thank you for listening to my explanation. Eun-seo from our group will explain how to organize the video. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Eun-seo Choi, who is in charge of presenting the how part in the e-content planning presentation video. In the how section, you can hear about the target audience, video, music, and plans related to effect. The first thing to present is the target audience. Since our team planned to plan contents based on fairy tale, we felt it was necessary to lower the age group of production content. Also because the target audience is limited to the use of style or words, the flow of the story is not difficult, so children can listen to it enough. But I thought lower grade students would be better suited than train very young children to read to English learning. So we think that children can watch fairy tales simply for the purpose of reading them, but the viewer who best fit the goal of the content are elementary school children. The second presentation is about video. Our team decided that if we draw and shoot everything, there are many additional parts on the screen, so we wouldn't be able to concentrate on the fairy tale. So after discussing with all the team members, we decided to make the video with Photoshop from the background and insert the lines and props using the video editing program. However, the character decided that it would be difficult to produce through Photoshop, so we decided to draw a picture, cut the image to fit the shape, and insert it into the video, also reflecting the opinion of proceeding with the video like a fairy tale. We decided to make a video and record the video afterwards and insert the voice into the video. In this process, Eun-Seo will be in charge of video production and Cherin-sin will be in charge of recording. The third part to present is the music and effect of the video. Sound source in the video will be inserted by referring to many storytelling videos posted on the internet. We judged that music with too loud sound or dramatic progression would be difficult to concentrate on fairy tales and video. So I also considered not inserting music at all in the video or inserting music only in the most important part of the fairy tale. However, some suggested that if that happened, the interested would drop while playing the storytelling video, or that it would not fit the flow of fairy tale due to the sudden music playback. After considering this issue, the team decided to focus on fairy tales and insert quiet music that can convey meaning. Also, we decided to insert the sound of turning the book into an effect sound so that we can feel that we're reading a book in each scene or next cut. Finally, we will pay attention to copyright issue by making all the picture, sound source, and sound effect used in the video by ourselves or using them as free sound source except for commercial purposes. This has been the presentation of how. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cherin-Shin, and I would like to just wrap up what everybody said and finish the video. Like the teammates mentioned before, we wanted to make a storybook for young children related to our real-life current situation. Due to coronavirus, it's really hard to visit foreign countries. We wanted to raise our voice on not losing hope in this difficult situation, especially for the young ones who could have a little bit more difficulty in keep taking this all in comparing to adults and young adults like us. Like one of our teammates said, the story is simply about two different kids from two different countries and meeting in a dream and having hope to meet again after the pandemic, and getting more interested in other countries' culture and language, especially for our story, English and Korean. This project has started in the beginning of our semester, and we have been working on it since then. Our teammates and I keep in touch with each other and decided on the date and what time we are all comfortable working on the project. And we decided that every Saturday we will have a meeting on voice talk or meeting in person, but we usually text or voice talk. And we also met in person because we found that there are some difficulties that cannot be solved without doing it face to face. It was hard. It was kind of hard to meet in person because every one of us, our teammates, were living quite far away from each other, and it was hard to decide the place we were going to work on. But we decided that it's fair for all of us just to meet in Hanyang Women University. It was also hard to find a quiet place to work due to the social distancing policy right now. All the library and cafe had a policy that each person had to sit alone, and there was a gap between us, and so it was kind of hard to have meetings in that way. But we luckily found this study room, meeting room. We could talk about the concept and talk about like the characters drawing and how this project whole thing will continue, and about the recording, BGMs, and like all those kind of details. Like I said, but we wanted to like keep it safe because health is most important, and so we just stayed at home and like doing our roles and working on each our roles at home and just keeping each other like what kind of progress we're having. Excluding the discussion about the concept, the project its own just took about 1 or 2 weeks, but like because of the discussion and what kind of like the drawing, every discussion for the project, like the drawing and like BGM, who's gonna do what, positions, it took a long time. The total money that cost in this project was not that much. Just counting the like color papers and the crayons we used for characters, the total just rounded up to less than like 1,000 won, and which was very affordable to us. And our teammates are all working hard on this project, and we are looking for how this is gonna turn out to be, and we are all looking forward to the results. Thank you.
네, 땡큐. 네, 우리 블루 파이널 팀에게 큰 박수 한번 보내주기 바랍니다. 네, 정말 이 팀을 보니까 우리 팬데믹이 느껴집니다. 실제로. 네, 우리 상당히 팀의 소통이 어려웠던 경과를 우리 찰스 잘 보고를 해줬는데요. 정말 또 한편으로는 기대가 많이 됩니다. 정말 우리 지금 이렇게 팬데믹 정말 경험하지 못했던 이 팬데믹을 경험하는 이 와중에 또 우리 페리테일을 창작하면서 또 특히 또 우리 패너시 꿈에서 만나는 그런 어떤 컨셉, 그러면서 또 우리 또 포스트 모더니즘의 또 새로운 한 분야를 또 소개하면서 또 마크와 하니 이름도 아주 신선합니다. 그래서 결국은 조금 더 희망적인 메시지를 던지는 그런 어떤 공감력 섞은 굉장히 좀 우리 굉장히 많이 기대가 됩니다. 우리 각자의 역할을 상당히 잘 나눠서 우리 4명 상당히 좋습니다. 우리 구체적으로 기획도 잘 했고요. 우리 어쨌든지 각각 멀리 사는 것 같은데 잘 학교에 우리 또 세이프티 아까 얘기했지만 잘 지켜가면서 학교에서 만나는 장소는 상당히 잘 좋은 것 같습니다. 좋습니다. 우리 정말 블루 파이널 팀 큰 박수 한번 보내주기 바랍니다. 기대가 됩니다. 땡큐. 좋습니다. 오케이. 우리 다음 한 팀 더 한번 가볼까요? 팀 농담곰 팀인데, 네. 한번 가보도록 하겠습니다. 네. 농담곰 팀. 김지연양 팀이죠. 네, 유정양. 네. 네, 우리 농담곰 팀은 김지연양, 김유정양, 강희정양, 이민아양, 네 팀으로 구성되어 있고요. 우리 마인크래프트 게임과 음식을 결합한 이런 컨텐츠를 또 게미피케이션, 게임을 또 활용한 이런 방향으로 기획을 하고 있다고 하고요. 이번에 3가지 게임을 실제로 구현하는 그런 컨셉을 지향하고 있다고 합니다. 네. 열리는데 시간이 조금 걸리고 있습니다. 네, 우리 박수로 맞겠습니다. 네. 오케이. 김지연 양 반가웠습니다. 네.
Shares the cooking process by Minecraft. First of all, I'm introducing myself. I'm Yujang Kim and I'm team leader of 농담곰 team. Well, do you know the Minecraft? Minecraft is the most popular game among children. So this is the best opportunity to challenge English study easier. It'll be our final purpose to make a comfortable educational environment. Now we are starting contact with our project proposal. First of all, before making up our content, I conducted market research. Researching the education trend in 2021-2022. I found some of the topics. Well, the first thing is virtual reality and augmented reality. It is mean that 가상현실 and 증강현실 in Korean. The second thing is project-based learning. And the last one is gamification. Well, before deciding the topic, I thought that the priority would be the COVID-19. Because COVID-19 changes our lives absolutely, like my video presentation. Now, the importance of on-tech education is getting big. Miserable students realize the efficiency of online schooling. They don't have to take the bus to go to school. They don't have to worry about fancy space and clothes anymore. Students just need a laptop now. Students participate in games easily. Education with games can process online. Also, students can participate in games easily. It is not only interesting but also comfortable. Korean children feel the difficulty in learning English because it's really natural because they are Korean. They don't know why they should learn English. But I think it's really natural because our first language is Korean, you know? It will be the first step to make children feel a learning interest. When I googled gamification, I found an interesting example. Well, some researchers encouraged teenagers who didn't have the literacy to play Diablo in Argentina. There is no doubt that RPG games divided before and after Diablo. The teenager wanted to understand the Diablo story more, so they learned
environment plays an important role. We have to find a game that has popularity and loyalty. Well, like this picture, Minecraft is really famous. I think you've seen Minecraft YouTubers a lot, and because it's really hottest game, I'm sure that there is no children who don't know Minecraft. Then why do we choose this game? Well, Minecraft has various content. In this game, we can cook and produce, explore, and experience everything you imagine. So Minecraft has various content. Also, its operation method is really easy. Moreover, children can make new most of that. It is the most reliable game for our purpose. We want to show the cooking process by using Minecraft. Well, food is one of the essential things in our life. Well, I'm sure that we can't live without food one day. I want to tell them to speak English every time they eat. For that, we needed an environment where they can try comfortably. But the cooking process is usually really dangerous because we should use the knife and fire, is really tough to children to use. Now, so if we use this game, there is no risk at all. In the short term, children should start a game without aversion. It'll be our first purpose. A good beginning is to help the battle. In the long term, we'll build an educational environment where children can produce their English learning mode. When they are playing the game, they can speak English. When they are eating a hamburger, they can say lecture in English naturally. We hope to be familiar with English. So this is the end of my part, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. 유정.
Hi, this is Jihyun Kim. I'm in charge of the content topic and the aims of the lessons and main content. First, our purpose is to teach cooking recipes in English using a game called Minecraft. The reason we decided to introduce the recipe was that to the students, cooking seemed to be more familiar than difficult topics, and we need a game to get the students' attention. So we had to choose the game which is non-violent and popular among students. And we finally found a suitable game, Minecraft. We predict that it will be reduce the hesitation about English by combining the two most familiar things. Now, let's talk about the learning goals. Our team aims to increase student interest and engagement by learning English using the games. And there are two specific learning goals. First, students should be able to fully understand the English recipe in this video. We will teach the students the cooking recipe in English. We think listening and understanding are the most important things, so we set it as first objective. And second, students should be able to create sentences on their own using the keywords in this video. We think students need additional activities for long-term memory rather than just listening comprehension. Now, I will explain how to organize the video. We have not yet decided on the menu to introduce, but result from the discussion with our team members,
The composition of video was roughly determined. The opening part, introducing the main ingredients through quiz, we plan to proceed using PowerPoint presentation format. In this section, the advantage and effects of ingredients are also explained. And next, the main part, introducing cooking recipes in English. We will demonstrate the recipes while playing the Minecraft games. There are several cooking modes in Minecraft. We will use them. And last, closing part. We will allocate time to summarize important grammar and vocabulary in this video. This task is the basis for an activity that allows students to create sentences with keywords and grammar by themselves. That's all I prepared. As Yujung mentioned, our team eventually hoped that students become familiar with English. And also I hope that this assignment goes well and is worth it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Hi, my
네,
name is
지연.
Kang. I'm in charge of the part about how to plan. I will begin a presentation from now on. First of all, our educational video will be made for lower grade students in elementary school. As she said earlier, the video will be produced using a game called Minecraft. Since the target is elementary school students, it will be designed so that children can concentrate rather than just beneficial content. At first, all team members use Minecraft to play games according to the video theme. Introduce food ingredients in the game and make food using them. We record the screen of the game we played. Make a single video by cutting and pasting only the necessary parts through cut editing. We also film videos of team members playing games ourselves. Before editing, use Photoshop to produce the background and captions for the video, and record the narration of the video. At this time, the parts are divided and recorded so that the voice of all team members can be heard using